A very good afternoon to you. This is the news update on Dominion Television, Ibadan. I am Olusegun Fawole. The federal government has commenced a nationwide revenue recovery exercise aimed at boosting inflows into the Federation account and plugging financial leakages across key revenue-generating agencies. This was agreed upon at the headquarters of the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission, RMAFC, in Abuja, where its chairman, Dr. Mohammed Shehu, hosted the chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, Zak Adedeji, for the formal inauguration of consultants engaged for the revenue recovery exercise. A statement signed by the RMAFC head of the Information and Public Relations Unit, Miriam Yusuf, indicated that the initiative is part of efforts to enhance fiscal transparency, strengthen accountability, and ensure that all statutory revenues due to the Federation are duly remitted. The Nigeria Customs Service, NCS, has taken a major steps towards modernizing its operations with the official launch of the Customs Verification Management System, a digital platform designed to enable Nigerians verify the clearance and duty payment status of imported vehicles within minutes. Unveiling the platform at the Customs headquarters in Abuja, the Comptroller General of Customs, Adewale Adeniyi, said the initiative represents a bold step in the service's ongoing reform drive aimed at improving transparency, accountability, and efficiency in customs operations. According to Adeniyi, the new verification system was developed to empower citizens, importers, and dealers with verifiable data, while helping customs officers eliminate manual bottlenecks, standardize operations across commands, and strengthen enforcement capabilities. 8 people, including a lawyer, Aloy Ejimako, and a relative to Nnamdi Kanu, Emmanuel Kanu, were arrested during yesterday's #Free Nnamdi Kanu Now protest in parts of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Police spokesman Benjamin Hundeyin, who confirmed the arrest of protesters, said they will be arraigned in court, dispelling speculations that live bullets were fired at protesters. He argued that the police obtained an order from the Federal High Court restricting protesters from accessing certain parts of the FCT and key national institutions. However, the leader of the protest, Omoyele Sowore, decried the arrest of the protesters, adding that the police only go after innocent citizens and not bandits. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, and the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, have united in the move to fight for lasting solution to the incessant instability in academic calendar of universities in the country. This is as the NLC issued a 4-week ultimatum to the government after a meeting in Abuja with the leadership of ASU, Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Students, Nigerian Universities, Colleges of Education, Academic Staff Union, among others, over the ongoing strike in universities and other concerns raised by workers in tertiary institutions nationwide. The NLC emphasized its full solidarity with ASU and other tertiary education unions, calling for robust participation from all union leaders. A lecturer and researcher at Leeds City University, Ibadan, Dr. Victoria Iyoda, stated that a state of emergency should be declared in the education sector, stressing that the issues affecting the sector are systemic. Iyoda, who stated this in a chat with Dominion News correspondents, also called for higher remuneration for teachers, lamenting the poor lifestyle of retirees after years of service, hence the need for the government to key more into the education sector.
The system, and when we talk of system, they are talking of the government, the people itself, the students themselves. there is a kind of problem that needs to be tackled in the education sector. Values have been changed. Then we talk of the issue of even teachers themselves not being committed. So if we put everything together, we see it as a system that needs to be attended to and that a state of emergency should be declared. And I want to say that even teachers should be paid higher than any other body. That's the foundation. And when you talk of nation building, who are those that will prepare those that will build the nation? Are they not teachers? You know why I said they should be better paid? So many professors are retired. They cannot come out. There is no security even after. We are talking of even those that are teaching. The situation is bad when you see the retired teachers.
Reflecting on the federal government's mandatory teachers' ethics and criminal record verification framework announced by the National Orientation Agency, NOA, in September, Inyoda commended the initiative but blamed the abuse of some teachers on poor management. Family members and friends of Raymond Okon came together on October 17th to celebrate the life and bid farewell to their beloved father and friend, Mr. Desmond Okon. Our correspondent, Richard Ashaolu, has the report.
The burial ceremony was held at Mr. Okon's residence in Owode Akpata, Ibadan. The atmosphere was filled with emotions as mourners paid their last respect. Many moved in tears during the solemn proceedings. The event served as both a tribute and a final goodbye to a man remembered fondly by all who knew him. The widow, Mrs. Okon, while speaking, described her late husband as a loving, kind-hearted, and supportive man who touched many lives. She expressed her deep sorrow and prayed for the peaceful repose of his soul.
He was my partner. He was a very loving and caring husband. I will miss him. He was really my gist partner, and I'm going to miss him greatly. May his soul rest in peace.
The children, extended family, and close friends also shared touching memories and spoke of many good deeds that defined Mr. Okon's life. They expressed how deeply he would be missed and remembered for his compassion, generosity, and unwavering support.
My dad was a loving, caring, and most especially a prayer warrior to me. I miss his companionship. I miss how he will call me every day to just check up. I miss the endless gist.
One or two things I miss about Daddy is his discipline and the way he usually sends money.
He's a loving man, and growing up with him, I've never seen him getting angry.
Well, I miss him because he's a very gentle man.
And I pray that as he has gone to rest, the mighty God will keep his family, will keep his children. They will go higher and farther than he is in their ramification in Jesus' name.
The end of it all, that Lord Almighty will give the man rest in peace.
The ceremony concluded with final interment as Mr. Raymond Okon was laid to rest amid heartfelt prayers and farewells. Richard Ashaolu for Dominion News.
Now to the foreign scene. Military officials in the Democratic Republic of the Congo have disclosed that about 40 members of the M23 rebel groups have surrendered in the Eastern Democratic Republic of the Congo. The fighters who turned over their arms were reportedly civilians, soldiers and police officers who had been kidnapped and forcibly conscripted when the cities of Goma and Bukavu were captured by M23 earlier this year. The fighters surrendered in North Kivu Province, Kalehe and South Kivu, and included 2 officers. An army commander called on other rebels to follow suit. Conservative nationalist Senai Takaichi has been appointed Japan's first female prime minister in a parliamentary vote that handed her a majority in the lower house. Takaichi, who vowed to close Japan's gender gap in the top levels of politics, has finalized plans to also make Satsuki Katayama the first woman to hold the key post of finance minister. Meanwhile, Takaichi initially secured a coalition partnership with the right-wing Japan Innovation Party. known as Ishin, to firm up support for her appointment. The United States and Australia have signed a deal intended to boost supplies of rare earths and other critical minerals as the Trump administration looks for a way to counter China's dominance of the market. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said the deal would support a pipeline of $8.5 billion ready-to-go project that will expand his country's mining and processing abilities. Meanwhile, the US and Australia have been working on these issues since Trump's first term, but Albanese said the latest agreement will take the partnership to the next level. And now talking sport. Nottingham Forest have appointed Sean Dyche as the new head coach on a deal until 2027, according to the Premier League club's management. The club's management confirmed that the 54-year-old former Burnley and Everton boss has replaced Ange Postecoglou after the Australian was sacked on Saturday following just 40 days in charge at the City ground. You can visit our website on www.dominion.org.ng to watch us live and interact with us. You can also follow us across our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn at Dominion Broadcast, and on X at Dominion Cast. And that ends the news update on Dominion Television. I am Olusegun Fawole. Thank you for watching. Good afternoon.